I'm making a quick video here that's going to point you to a reference page I set up on additive-free cigarettes. I've been seeing a few occurrences now of where people have been putting up YouTube ads with the suggestion that really the problem with cigarettes are what they add into them. It's not the cigarettes themselves. In fact, they're saying that to make it easier to quit, you should probably switch to the additive-free because the additive-free are less addicting. Well, what's amazing is the brand that they're normally going to point you to, it's American Spirits. And American Spirit actually produces the highest level of what's called free-base nicotine. It's the same issue that occurred with cocaine when it was basically turned into the form that's known as crack. They turned it into a free-base form, and they made it much more addictive in the process. Well, that's exactly what basically somehow in the production of American Spirit they have done. And it's what people are being told to go to somehow make their cigarettes less addictive. So the reference page will have links to a few articles that touch on this. There was a time when it was the additives that they were putting into cigarettes that were making them more addictive. And this has been going on for a long time. It was basically first known by one brand. It was Marlboro. They learned that putting ammonia in caused the nicotine to go into a free base form. And they were the only brand that knew it. It took the other brands a long time to catch up. And this is basically how Marlboro basically took the major market share for a very long time. Well, now all the brands know how to do it. So that's no longer an edge that Marlboro holds the way that they used to. But somehow, when the manufacturer of American Spirit and what it is in the blending, what it is in the production, I don't know, because apparently they can't do it by adding something in. If it's true, it's an additive-free cigarette, but whatever the cause, it is the one that produces the highest levels by far of any brand out there. The studies that I will attach in will really give the background, though, of this information. And to keep this short, I'm just going to say, go click on the link of those studies that I'm linking in here that'll discuss this. And I'll also put a link to the study of how ammonia was first used back in the 1960s by Marlboro. Really, there's only one way to make cigarettes non-addicting. It's by not inhaling cigarettes. It's not by absorbing nicotine by any route. You can't make these things not be addictive. That's the reason that the nicotine is in there. That's what people are smoking them for. They're feeding their addiction. If you want to avoid ever having to deal with nicotine addiction, again, an active addiction, it isn't a matter of switching to some other way of getting nicotine in you. It's a matter of getting nicotine out of you, keeping nicotine out of you. And when it comes down to cigarettes, when it comes down to any inhaled product that brings nicotine in your body, hey, the way to break free and stay free is now to make and stick to a personal commitment to never take another puff.